What a beautiful morning. Hello, and welcome to the adventures of Syberiah. That's right, guys, we are back at it. This is Space Engineers, Agaris, the water planet. Yeah, so I went ahead and I painted up our bunker here. I did just a few details. I kept mostly that concrete kind of look, but I went with a little bit of that rusty white color. You know, figured we're by the ocean here. Metal was a little bit more prone to rust. Now, what I'd like to get done today is I need to get rid of this and give it a proper home. And instead of going with the wind, I think I want to go with some solar. And I have an awesome idea that I want to do. So I'm going to be shuffling things around a little bit that we did on the last save, believe it or not. So what I decided I wanted to do is I want to get the refinery and the assembler, get them out of here. Our survival kit, I had a dream last night that it was very lonely and cold, and it needed to be brought inside. Because it's an important piece of something that we need here, right? So I'm thinking that I'm going to put it in here instead. I'm going to reorganize this room, and I'm going to do on the opposite side here. So what I'm planning on doing is expanding this flooring here to maybe about here, and then we're going to have another building, not as tall, it's only going to be one floor, but that's where the refinery assembler are going to go. And then I plan on getting everything piped out to the middle here, right here, and out that way we're going to have a dock that is, going to be, it's going to be our construction area basically for any type of boat that needs to start off on the water. And I plan on making this dock mobile, and by mobile I mean, you see where the water is now, like it's a lot lower again. It's going to keep rising and lowering. So I want to make sure that this dock doesn't, that it moves according to the water. You see it moving right here? Just like that. So I want to make sure that it's nice and comfy to work on. It's always at the proper level of the water. So yeah, let's get started. Critical. Okay, so I am excited to get all of this done. However, I have a little problem. I don't have much room for anything else. Things are pretty gummed up here. I have some materials to make materials, but I got a lot of stuff here now, and I don't know why I did that, but I had to put some stuff in the locker. Couldn't fit things in here. So one of the things that I need to focus on immediately is cargo space. So I want to be able to attach this to the refinery and assembler. Now remember, we're moving it over here. So I have to figure out a way that we're going to have to do a transition from large grid to a small grid cargo into those refinery assemblers. So anyways, let's go ahead and build the basic area here where I'm going to build this building. So I want to measure a couple of things out just so I can keep it, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty symmetrical. So let's see here. So side to side we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 6 by 5. Now I also want to leave a little bit of space here for vehicles to drive up and then go onto the dock and be able to actually the vehicles wouldn't really have to go to the dock, but unless you want to, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna make it possible for them to go to the dock so they can go here, drive down onto the dock. That way if I need to load a vehicle onto a boat later on, that's my way of doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and extend this dock, the concrete part basically here. I want to make sure that I have plenty of room for a vehicle to come in, turn around. I'm going to set up a connector here so vehicles can park and do their thing. And unload onto the base too. Let's say I have a, I don't know, like a rover that went and picked up a bunch of minerals. They can, you know, do that kind of stuff around here. So again, we have 6 by 5, and in between them we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm thinking this space for driving right here, where the windmills are, so these 5 blocks here basically, and then over here another building, same dimensions except only 1 floor, not 2 floors, and then out in the middle here is where we set up the dock. And I think 5 blocks wide is plenty for a vehicle to be built, and that's reasonable to be placed here. So I am going to expand it out a little bit more, so that I can, so this vehicle can, let's see here, it would be able to drive up and either turn right or left and then back up into a connector, like somewhere over here where the solar panel is. And then to leave, they can just, something like that. So, okay, let's get this measured out. So 5 wide on the building, right? So I want to start building these walls, and they're on this line here. Let's see that. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. So that's my back wall. And then I want to see my side wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the corner, which would be the 6th here. There we go. Perfect. So now I have my dimensions here. Obviously I'm gonna have to dig up a little bit of sand out of the bottom here, or maybe I don't have to. Yeah, I'll probably dig it out just to, I don't know, whatever. We'll catch a feel for it. Anyways, so over here I want at least to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well, so the vehicle can get that to the point where it needs to. So let's start setting these guys up until I can actually take the solar panel out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 for maybe like a guardrail kind of thing, and that would be all the way across to here, which is the other end. So this is the curve of the wall, so it would end here. There we go. So this is how big this section's going to be. Again, I got to dig this out here. So let's see. And this is going to be a pretty decent sized dock. So we can come here, all of this. This solar panel needs to get out of here, but I don't want to not have power, so I might just move it somewhere else for now. Yeah, every bit of power right now is still pretty important. So let's see, where can I place you? Solar panel. Yeah, let's just place them off to the side here instead. I'm thinking, you know, there's another layer that's going to go here of these blocks, so it's 1 more wide here as well. There we go. This is wrong. These 2 are wrong. That's okay. Now we're good. So solar panel can go there, just right here for now. So we're still collecting a little bit of that power. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so I want to fill in this gap here, obviously. I should be doing this in concrete. Oh no. I want that concrete. That one. Whatever, I'll have to come back and repaint this, because obviously I missed a bunch of them. But no worries. But look at that. Oh, I need more steel. Let's get some more steel. Gimme. Alright. Very cool. And voila. That's how big the dock is going to be here. And then in the middle, we're going to have the actual floating part of the dock. And I'll incorporate these solar panels to power this place up. And I think I'm going to remove these solar, the wind turbines. I don't know, just not jiving with them right now. But, alright, so I have plenty to weld up. And it's going to take me a little bit of time. There is a lot of iron that is going to be needed here, so be right back. Oh yeah, check that out. Everything is welded. So now it's time we work on the production part of the bunker, right? So we'll call that the living bunker. This is the production bunker now. So I was able to place blocks all the way up to here. I could have probably, yeah, I could have had a couple more. Anyways, I want to build the wall first because I want to make sure that I can maybe try to match the height and like when I start mining it that it doesn't look like, I kind of want it to look like it's buried out here, but you know, maybe no sand inside kind of deal. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah. I went ahead and I gave both sides an extra little corner here because we're going to probably end up with some catwalks there, and it should make life a little easier in the long run. So I just want to make sure that I got everything right. So we got 3, 4, 5, right, which is this, 3 in the middle, 1, 2, 3, and then the corners, which is that. Alright, very awesome. So this is going to be the size of this room. So the thing about this room is I am going to have the refinery, the assembler. I want to have some cargo space, which I am going to have to add small grid cargos in here. And, you know, all of this has to be piped out to the middle here. And most likely I'm going to pipe that room too whenever I decide where I put the survival kit. So I'm going to mine this here. I'm just going to right click it for now just to get the concept of what we're doing. There we go. Kind of just wait for one bump and that's it. Let me try to put a block here like that and just kind of go with the flow here. Try to mine as little as possible of it just to get the room cleared here, but I don't want to affect the outside of the block as I hope I don't. Anyway, get there. Gimme. Come on. Be a good voxel. Be a good voxel. You're a horrible voxel. Let's go. There we go. Okay, one more. Ah! Oh no. I blew it up. Alright, anyway, whatever. We'll fix that. Not gonna lie. Kinda gave me a little jolt there. These headphones sounding all realistic and stuff. Anyway. Oh yeah. I don't have a jetpack, so where's my door going? On my other side, the door is here. Right? So we're gonna go with the door there, and then with the other door here. Should match that one. Perfect. Cool. And I should be able to weld this thing up while I'm at it. And paint. There we go. Good. Good. So now we got the whole room here. I should be able to weld these up now. Yeah. I still gotta decide where the piping is gonna go. That's gonna connect. So basically I need a rotor, right? That's gonna switch to small grid. Attached to either that refinery or the... Yeah, I'm gonna attach it to the refinery. So let me weld these walls really quickly and let me start placing that because I've been thinking a lot about how I'm gonna do that here. And basically wherever that refinery lands is where we're gonna have to pipe it, I think. So let's do an assembler. Cool. I already have a rotor on here. Let's do a refinery. One of these little cheapy ones. And then cargo, but we're going to be able to only do small grid anyway. So let's have that. See, these require 4 metal grids. I can't make metal grids, but in small grid, for instance, one of the big ones in small grid, they don't require metal grids, so we can use those as long as I can attach it to it. So what I'm thinking here is, and I think if I place the junction, like here, right? The door's there, so I want to leave that clear. So the connection point can be here. Let's say hypothetically we do that. Our assembler has to connect to that, like so. The refinery can then lay down sideways here. And then I can dig underneath the conveyor, right? And then I can bring the pipe out to the middle here, basically straight out to the middle. And then they will connect on both sides. Yeah, that's the idea here. So, okay. Now as far as cargo, so this is the refinery here. I'm going to need an advanced rotor. And then I'm going to grind off the head. And I'm going to go ahead and lock. And also add small head. Where is it? Small head. There we go. So now I can grab a small grade cargo like that. That won't. Are you not going to fit really? Can I do this? Displacement. Where is it? Let's see. Here it is. Can I make you shrink? Let's see if that works. Come on, fit. You don't fit. Oh, it's too low to the ground. That's the problem. Oh boy. Alright, well, that changes things, right? So, let me see. How do I figure this out? I want to set up, I was hoping that I can set up cargoes just side by side like that. Obviously that is not going to be a thing. Let me think. Okay. So to place that, I wonder if I can place these afterwards, if I place one of those. Oh no, height. So maybe I can just start out with these. That would fit there. But I want a big one. You know what? I think I know. I can use a... Let's try a hinge. Because with the hinge, well, I can aim it up and down, make it taller, at least to place it. New motors, computers. Let me grab some of those. Here we go. Hold me up. Can I then make you aim upwards? Like this. Now I could just make that a little quicker. Alright. And then hopefully I can place that cargo. Oh, details. I need to add small head. There we go. Okay, wrong way. Okay, let's see if that works. Cargo, large cargo, now it's hitting the wall. Okay, I mean, I see the problem, obviously, but I was just trying to get around it. What if I use one of these? Does that help me at all? It sure does. Alright. I want to make sure that I am where I'm supposed to be. So I would like to have this kind of go both ways, because then I can pipe things to it, right? So that was totally wrong placing. One up. There you go. There you go. So now I can have cargo. Make some parts here. There we have it. So now I have cargo. I did place it wrong. No. Why? And that thing is kind of, yeah, it is kind of clipping through. But I hope it doesn't explode on me. I mean, we are static grid. I'm not too scared, but hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully it won't explode. So I want it to be exactly where it is, but I just want the large ports to be one aiming on each side. So basically from here I can always pipe something and then that way. So we can add more later. And that is not placed correctly. This is a tough little placement. Okay. So they're all like that. I want you to, there you go. Okay, wish me luck. I think this should work. Cool. Very cool. Of course I don't have enough. What do you need? Really? That's it? Whatever. We'll come back with those. So as a matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and pop another one right there. Yeah, we'll do this and then maybe one more. Shall we abuse it? There we go. And I want to test something out to make sure that this is going to work. I want to make sure this thing will lower again and put them down so that I can continue to build on top. Will you? Will you be that kind to me? It looks like it's going. Oh no. Come on, go. I'm crazy to stand on that. Yeah, it's not gonna go. But I wanna. Okay. Well, you know, I needed a reason to make it a two-story, so there won't be a door here. I've changed my mind. So we'll go ahead and place that there, and then, but we will go ahead and keep this theme going around. All the way around, hopefully, if I can place these. Perfect, that'll work. So that, and then I can close off, once I remove the windmills out of here, I can set that up to where I put a roof on this thing. And oops, wrong way. There we have it. There, now we have it. Okay. So with this going on like this, right? I think that obviously it's going to be weird in there. It's going to be like you're going to walk in here, you're going to look at this, but you can still come up here, grab whatever you got to grab. I think I can close it off at the top there. I'm hoping it works. This placing is a big deal here. Let's say, yes, it places perfect. And it is a little lower than the top, so I should be able to do this.
Fuel critical.
Is it time to pull these windmills. I think I'll just move them for now so I can finish building this. I say that like I can just climb up there, right? Like I know how to do that. But I could jump here though. This is gonna be ugly. Let's go. Ooh, that one's not too far. I might go for that guy. Okay. We have a cargo. I can dump all this stuff in there now. Okay. Let's go see what this thing has. I'm kind of dry on materials, so anything little bit kind of helps out at this point. I need to go find some more stone. Keep that going. What do you have, little signal? Give me. Give me. Cow suit? Sweet. Any goodies? Any goodies? Any goodies? Any goodies? Let's see. Okay, could use those. Alright, after our marvelous cow suit, let's get back to work here. I'm realizing I'm gonna have to dig or open all these up again and re-weld them because I missed them. Watch this. Are you? Yeah, you're not. This might have been a bad idea. Let's see if they weld up. Cool. Weld up, buddy. Weld up for me. If you can't even be seen to be welded, then I guess you're good, right? Let's go ahead and set this up again. Like that. And these guys. One more. Why? It's not gonna let me do it now. No. Why? This is crazy. Alright, it kind of moved, but whatever. We'll go figure this out. So if I go here, and let's lift it this time. And now it's stuck there, so I wonder if that was enough for it to allow me to just place that block. Yay! Perfection. I don't want to keep it forcing though. I want to go ahead and just remove the velocity. Let's go back down. Like that. And I'm going to remove the torque. I just want it to sit wherever it's going to sit and just not move. That's kind of the idea. So let's see here. Removing torque. As a matter of fact, we can turn this thing off. So, did I get enough stuff for you? Anymore. So cool. So we got these welded. I need more of my steel plates. And I can get rid of some more of these. Alright, so I gotta remember that I've taken out one of my windmills already. And I need to get it back up there. So I don't want to end up draining my battery just because I'm doing some renovations here.
Fuel critical.
I got the wrong stuff on the queue here. There we go. Ay. So I'm just gonna pop it right here for now. Until I can figure out what to do with it. I wait something, a little bit of power coming in, and I'll just put this one on the opposite side. I'm just gonna chop it. Don't kill me. There we go. Thank you. I know, it's totally inefficient to have them this low and all of that, but at this point, I just don't want my refinery, or my battery to completely go dead. But between that and the solar panel, I still have that solar panel on the other side. We should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld all this stuff up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got all of this welded. I obviously still got more stuff to weld over here. But I want to get these all moved from that room over here. So I'm going to remove the assembler and the conveyor junction there, and I want to go ahead and place another conveyor junction down there. I'm going to go ahead and weld this one, and then the assembler, and then so basically I'm going to be grinding these guys. Let's get those parts for that refinery. So basic refinery, got all this stuff. Oh boy, this is going to get ugly. Can I place stuff here? No. Well, I can place it in that cargo, and that'll work, because when it kicks in, it's kind of connected to it. Can I weld you yet? What do we need? Small steel tubes. Okay. I should have them. No? I don't. Whatever. I'll go get some. Anyways, so we got all of this. I'm going to go ahead and grind this refinery out. See how much room it takes in my inventory. Can I do the same to this? Maybe not. There's some stuff here. Yeah, I'm already full. So let's go weld that refinery. So now this is where we're going to be refining. Perfection. Cool. I need to weld this. Let's get the stuff for that. And I can pop these into the cargo and then go get that assembler, put it over here now. And then I'll just go ahead and make all the parts from there that I'm gonna be needing. So this gives me plenty of room to set up my survival kit in here somewhere. I might have to rearrange a couple things, but I can close the bathroom back up. Details. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Get all of this stuff placed here again, and go ahead and weld everything up. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got plenty of stone cooking up right now. I should have some. Yeah, I got plenty going right now to get some materials. So I figure what I'm gonna do is, since I got this pretty much everything set up here that I wanted, I'm gonna go ahead and set up a roof up there. I'm just gonna set myself up a little bit of a scaffolding here so that I can climb up and down here easily. And then he spoke too soon. Alright. Let's see. I'm thinking I'm just gonna close these off, and I should be able to weld these from down there with very simple kind of design. Basically like the outside of the top there, so they kind of match a little bit. That's the idea. Let's see. See if I have this right. You know, this is more like a utility room kind of spot, like you don't really want to hang out here too much. Versus over there is, whoa, where everything is more comfortable and you want to kind of chill. So, let's see here. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Alright, right there, right there. Let's get these done, and then there's a little pointer one that goes here. And then I can simply, well, I don't know exactly what I should do here, but for right now, I'm just going to leave these pretty flat. I can always come back here and use it to place a turret or something. But I think this will do for what I'm trying to accomplish here, the kind of look. So I'm going to go ahead and weld this up and be right back. Everything is welded. Let's jump up here so y'all can take a look. So this is what it's going to look like now. So we'll have these two little bunks kind of side by side. We'll drive in the middle here to get access to the port. Maybe a little security gate or something. I don't know. We'll see. Let me get rid of this. I did bring parts for a door because we're gonna need a door here to get in here. Did I do that door or did I do this door? I did this door, I think it was. There we go. And that should look nice. I have not put any lighting in here yet, and I forgot that block up there. I have no idea how I'm gonna get it. But yeah, I still want to do some lighting and things like that, but just to stay up on schedule here, I want to also go ahead and start laying down our port, because this is going to be an awesome part. And also, I need to go get my survival kit. Wait. Whoa. What is this? It is a data pad. Last coordinates registered. GPS, Iron River Inlet. System failure. Oh, we definitely need this GPS marker. Okay. I think it's time to head off to sea at some point. I think we just figure out where iron is. Alright, I gotta get this place ready. I have to be able to go collect iron and bring it back here. That Iron River Inlet, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but 12 kilometers seems like it's on the opposite curvature of the planet. I don't think this is underwater. Okay. Anyways, before I die, let me go ahead and let's go ahead and put that survival kit down somewhere over here, please, so that you know, we can live and stuff. So I got an extra block back there. I'm thinking that now I can just come here, blah blah blah. Instead of having the bathroom here, I know I'm getting a little sidetracked. We need to get to my dock build. Alright, we're gonna have a shower. Oh no, a toilet there. Toilet there, shower here, and then should be able to get to the, yeah, let's see. There you go. There you go. Small steel tube. It's always the small steel tubes. Alright. Do I have any ready? I should, yes. There we go. Perfect. There you go. Now we have a nice bathroom with a shower in it now. This place can pretty much stay the same. I didn't have to move too much around. The lighting's still pretty cool. I can close up here now though, instead of having that awkward flooring that I had up there. Let me go take a quick look, because it's this wall here, I believe. Yeah. So if I, instead of having this now, I could simply have a floor, which would be amazing. Cool. And then I can even what? Yeah, I can just do a wall, or I can do another locker here. You know what, why don't we do a locker like one of those skinny ones. Where is it? One of these. Right there. That way this area stays closed. Like that. So we can come in here, we still have all these, it's just like that. Pretty cool. So, okay, so that fixes that.
Fuel
I have
critical.
this all done. Now, it's time to come up with my dock. I think I'd rather wait till daytime before I get started on it. So I'm gonna go to bed, be right back. Well, be back in the morning. You know, I also need to scrap that boat for parts to do this. So, night night. Whew, that was a lot of work. Awesome though, got everything cleaned up back there, and I am ready to get started on this floating dock, which was the main build, and I know I got totally sidetracked today, and I did a bunch of other stuff. Encountering that problem with no cargo space was definitely something that slowed me down a little bit, but let's go ahead. I think this is the middle one here, right? 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, this is the third row. I am going to go ahead, and to get myself started here, I'm going to place a conveyor. Let's go ahead and place it in this direction. Alright, so we have a conveyor. I might have to jump in the water for this to keep this build going, but let's see. I want to make this on a hinge. So that's the whole idea of the mechanism that's going to make it hinge lock on. That's going to make it float and make it flexible with the water. So let's go ahead and weld this up so to make sure that it does hold. Okay. Now I want to go ahead, and I think the way I want to do this is by setting up another conveyor. And then I'm gonna do let's do pipe. You know what? Maybe not a conveyor. Let's use these new pipes. Kind of like those. All right, so let's go with. Do we have like a T section? That's exactly what I have. All right, so we're gonna use one of those, and then we're gonna use a couple of these. 1, 2. And then another one of the T-junctions. All right, cool. So that's gonna be the first section. How am I doing on oxygen? Still good. I have that little bottle. Let's go ahead and another hinge. Sounds cool. Alright, so now what I can do is set up another one of these T-junctions, right? Like so. And then do 1, 2, and another T-junction. This thing is going to not be able to hold, I don't think. Anyways, at this point, I think I'm gonna... Oh no, you can jump super tall here underwater. This is cool. Digging that. Let's do... let's do 3. Can I place that? I'm getting too deep a little bit here, huh? Boom. Alright, sounds awesome. I think what I'm going to do is actually use oxygen tanks on these, and the reason is I think I can get these to fill up a lot cheaper on power if I just use the vent. Okay, can't place that there. How am I doing on oxygen? Still good. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, yeah. This is going to be a thing. I have to weld all of this up. So let me go back out of the water, get this welded, and then we're going to start making this functional. Alright, so managed to weld all of this up. So the way I'm looking at this is over here. I'm going to leave this section just the way it is. The reason I put these here so I can set up a little walkway here so I have blocks I can attach to these. So obviously this is going to be mobile, right? So let's go ahead and hinge lock off. Let's go ahead and give it 0 torque and let it just kind of deal with the water here. And on this guy, I'm actually going to do the same thing. Hinge lock is off, torque 0, and let it just lay flat the way it's supposed to. I wonder if I can add a couple more tanks here. Here we go. New tanks at the very end here. So this project is going to take a little bit of time because these tanks are going to take a little while to fill up. So the next step that I want to do is go up back onto the dock and start making a vent that I can put on the compress so that we can start filling those up. Everything is finally welded. Let me go ahead and set up just right here a vent. I think I brought enough materials. Yes, I did. Awesome. And I am going to set this up to depressurize. Okay, so now I should be able to, let's jump into the menu here, take a look at those tanks, and I know this is probably going to take quite some time, but they are slowly filling up, which is very, very cool. So as they fill up, they'll start to float, and hopefully this will come up above water, and since the hinges are all loose, it'll stay floating according to the level that we want. So that end over there is going to be the platform where you can park other boats and things like that. I can take advantage of the tanks there and add connectors if I need to connect boats to it. Basically that type of a rig. And then my idea to pipe everything, which I'm going to have to leave to the next episode, we're getting way too long here, is to run these underneath the whole thing and pipe one into the survival kit and one into the refinery and everything. So if a boat went out there, picked up some iron, you can just dock here, the refinery assembler and everything, which is process it, off we went from there. So I'm going to let this sit here and slowly fill up. So there we have it. Took long enough, but yeah. So now what I'd like to do here is just to set up my catwalks and turn this into a nice walkable path here that I can use. Alright, so managed to weld all of this up. It's working like a charm. I'm super stoked about it. Yeah, other than this block here, I was not able to place something here. I wonder if it's just the angle that I have it on. I'm going to try it a couple more times, but anyway. But here you go. So, you know, I can place things. Let's say there's a ship that's a little taller. I can place a ladder. I can do numerous different things here. And the cool thing about this setup is we have conveyor ends or conveyor ports everywhere. So we have the tanks. All these can be possible connection points for any type of docking or anything like that that we may need. So pretty stoked with how this came out. It's pretty big, but it will work. It will work, and it moves with the tide, so it'll always be at the same level. I'm very excited how this is. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've seen my videos before, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so very much for all the support on the last video. I'm super stoked, and I hope to be doing plenty more here to come. You guys have a great one.